Right, Path to Titans tier list. This is just going by vanilla, but this is what I think of you if you main these animals now. Okay, let's get started. A Kilobator. The thing with the Kilobator mains is they're either insanely performative on being good, or you are a 12-year-old who just got the game and likes watching 2015 Jurassic World AMVs. So I mean, it really depends, because if you pound something, you're screwed, honestly. Like, a Kilobator isn't really that good. It was never really meta, to be honest, either. But you are alright because of its stamina management. So I'll put this thing in okay. Alberta, the big bird, if you will. Alberta mains, you don't see them often, so you kind of need to treat them like a rare species, I guess. They are a rare species. They're also severely autistic. Alberta mains are they're better than a Kilo mains, I can tell you that. Their lifestyle is pretty sad too. Their gameplay is pretty good. They are alright at the game. Group combat wise, they're not bad. They're actually not bad. They can catch up onto things. They do play defensively like the Herbivore unit is. They do hold a little well against stuff like Pycnos, Rhino, and a few others, which is not bad. It's not bad. There are better ones, but it's not bad. Alio. Okay, this is good, and this is. I know this is before the TLC, but it's good in the sense of group-based stuff, but it's also really good at just killing anything of rats. Like think about it, like especially when the Thal TLC came out, like this thing is really good, especially since Thal does a lot of damage on land. This thing is underrated. It's actually better than a Kilo. It's a better rat than a Kilo, or not really rat, but a better smaller guy to have. Plus, I mean, the Tyrants buffs it has for Tyrannosaurids, that makes it quite as good. Almost probably as good as Dasp is. Actually better than Dasp in a group. So like this is a great comp member. This is good. Aloe. Now you guys gotta hear me out on this one. And this isn't even biased. I fought tons of Aloe mains. I'm a pseudo Aloe main. I'm not really that good on Aloe, but I know how to play this thing. And I'm telling you all who suck at it, you do not know how to play this thing. Aloe it has 2 skill ceilings, and you need a ladder, pretty much. You think of Aloe as like some regular in the middle kind of thing, but it's a lot more than that. Because of one ability it has, and it's Hatchet Bite. Granted, three abilities for Aloe, and that's it, right? Claw, Bite Attack, Tail Attack. But if you swap the Bite Attack with Hatchet Bite, this is good because of one thing, and it's one thing that Aloe is good at, and it's hit and runs, just like Pycno is. But the thing with Aloe is that I can actually take a hit. I don't know how it is, how it goes now, but I think it could still do it, right? I think it's still capable of doing it. Well, let's wait until Aloe TLC on, So this is, I like to say this is around not bad or great. No, you know what? Aloe is good at sauropod hunting, I will say, because of Hatchet Bite. Does bleed, does really good damage. You can actually do hit and runs quite well. You're able to take a hit. You're able to risk it for the biscuit. Amarga. Like Amarga doesn't have the knockback thing anymore, does it? But it is good at holding off a few things, so it's like eh. It's not bad. It's not bad. It can do the AoE good. It can hold off a little bit. It's good for holding off a lot of guys. I can say. So, you know, I'll give it that. If it still had the knockback thing, I would put it at great comp member. But, you know, I was just gonna say no. I'm just gonna put it at knockback. Anno. Anno is weird. You usually see Annos who don't know how to play and still win, or good Annos that still lose for some reason. I don't know why, but from my experience. I think it's a great comp member, actually. I think it's great. It's no questions needed. It's Nano, you know. Bars. This is hard because it has sweep, it has die hard. This thing is great. It could be instant winner. I'm gonna put it at great comp member because there's Titans. I feel like it's the counter with Titans makes it a lot more, you know, crazier. Titan is something else, you know. So it's gonna deduct it. We're gonna deduct it here. We're gonna put it back at great comp member. Camto. You're actually no. This, listen, good Camta players are capable of killing Rexes in bars, so I'm gonna put it at not bad there because of that. I've seen people who actually do that really well, and you can disengage with Camto. It's really good. It's really good. It's actually really underrated. It's like Alio, if you will. Serrato is like Does Serrato still do Bone Break? If it does, I would put it at great comp member. Yeah, because Serrato is a good Apex killer, not gonna lie. It is pretty good at that. If it's capable of Bone Break and some other things, then it's good for countering like chases. If you're being chased and you got a Serrato buddy with you, you're good. That guy is he's sliding for you. Conk is, oh, it's so different because Conk is a really good bleed healer. This is great. We'll put this damn. I'll put it not bad for a comp. It's very glassy. It's very weak, but the bleed healing it makes up for it, so it's not bad. Right, Dasp, great comp member. I'll tell you why. This thing is so undermined, it's actually insane. Because people are blinded by the way Dasp is. Dasp is weak, but it's not in the sense that you think. Dasp could do so much crazy stuff to the point where even Pycno players would actually avoid him. Actually, even Sty players would avoid him too sometimes. Because of the fact that this thing has really good speed, first of all. Its DPS output is insane. This thing, with that one heavy bite, that one quick heavy bite, I forgot what it was called. But any of its heavy bites will put you in a crutch, okay? Even if you're a Suko, even if you're a Duck, and you're going one-to-one with this guy, and they know what they're doing, they're not just face tanking you because they're a Tyrannosaurid, you will be handicapped, you will be sent to a hospital. You will literally be cooked if you meet a good Dasp player, because they're genuinely insane. Duck players, now Duck players they're crazy because of the Claw Barrage. The Claw Barrage surely, and its juke is good, but one thing that it has a flaw in is the fact this thing is like it's a mixed bag here, kind of like Conk here, because it's the Claw Barrage. It does a lot, but it doesn't have the health and stuff to kind of nail, you know. Doesn't have that much to do stuff with, you know. Duck was also one of the TLCs that was so forgotten too. So Deinonychus, you are actually instant winner. Funny, because of Meat Shield and stuff like that. Deinonychus actually kind of usurps Latin at many times because of the fact it has the Meat Shield stuff, and you can just go in, go back, disengage, pounce again, do a lot of stuff. And granted, I almost killed a Rex with Latin, so knowing what Deinonychus could do, it's pretty crazy. So that is an instant winner. If you had a Deinonychus with you, Eotrike. Okay, Eotrike is the first actual real Apex here, kind of. Like a real actual PvP Apex. No, this is great comp. This is a great comp member. And the fact it can hold off against Rexes and a few other stuff, this thing, I could put it, and you know what, I'm putting this first. I'm putting him first here. First of the great comp member, because it's really good. This guy can block, this guy can turn well. It's a really good anti-tail ride animal. So I definitely put it at great comp member. Urino, I've never played Urino that much, but it's kind of like Sty. I would put it at great comp member because of its playstyle, and it's just insane, dude. It's like Sty in the water. And you know how good Sty is. Sty can kill Apex. Sty is, holy hell, dude. No, yeah, no questions. He's in great comp member. If you're in aquatic stuff and you're fighting a Tylo and all that, you're good. You're good if you got a Urino on you. Hats is, you're okay. You're okay. The only things Hats has with it is Wing Beat and Cliffs. You're entirely weak. Even then, and people are gonna predict what you do anyway, so it's like what's the point, you know? It's whatever. Iggy is insane. I'll also put this right beside great comp member here, because Iggy, I actually was playing Iggy earlier, and I almost killed Yuri and Tyranitar solo. This thing is great. This thing can face tank. Actually, you know, I'm putting this in instant winner. This thing is such a crazy good brawler, especially in its tier. It can fight Sukos, it can fight Dasps, Pike Nose, Stag, even Tyranitar. It can face tank Tyranitar. Let me repeat that for you. It can face tank Tyranitar. And it has the same thing with Dasp, where it's heavily undermined. And don't forget Family Chorus as well. This thing is crazy. If you meet a good Iggy and it's on your group, you're set, bro. Now, this guy, Iwakia, he's not bad. He's not bad. He does good knockback. He can head slam. He's good. He's good. Yeah, no, he's good. Kentro, instant winner, easily. It's just like Psy. Great bleeder. Even has detonate. If you're in a group, and you're especially like some kind of bleeding group, you got a Steo with you. You got like a Mira with you, and all that. You're yeah, I know, you're set, bro. You're actually set. Like, one detonate and it's over for you. And not to mention how Kentro can, like, literally be pretty tiny, and it's good countering all the other little guys like Megalania, Hacky, those guys. Lambio is instant win. Actually, we got nerfs. I put it at great comp member, actually. Rodeo kick, and bro, Lambio fell off so hard. This thing would get you to win so easily, but now it's just not. It's just, you know, it's alright. It's okay, I guess. No, but it's still great. It's still great. It can still get you in a lot of out of a lot of mishaps, right? You can disengage pretty easily with Lambio, so it's still good. It's still great. Latin, you are. There's a thing with Latin here, because I remember I used to fight Pike Nose and a lot of other guys, and they would have a Latin with you, and whenever you would try to disengage and run from the chase, a Latin would pounce you and you need to get him off. And they're not like Deinonychus. They can actually take a few hits sometimes. So I put this thing at great comp member. It's really good for interrupting chases and stuff. So it's actually I'm gonna put this right beside between Alio and Utrike. This thing's great. Great for comps. Megalania. Instant winner. Yeah, 100%. I can, yeah. Yeah, that is an instant win. No, actually no, I disagree. Great comp member. I'll put that in great comp member as well. Because, actually, no, this is really... I'll put this at not bad. Megalania is weak. I can say that, Megalania is weak. It's a hot take because the only thing Megalania has for it is its short height and how nothing can just get right under it. It's awful. But it's good. It's not bad. You know, I mean, it's not as strong as these guys, right? But it can hold off. It can hold off Apexes a lot, and that's really useful. Metri is so bad vanilla. You are public park dog shit. Same thing to you, Packy. Actually, you're okay. You're okay, Packy. Like, no. You are great. You're between... Actually, you go between here. Right? Pykno is insane. I remember... It's not as good as I used to, but Pykno was insane. It's very good. It's very, very good. A lot of people misuse it, but it's good. Good for knockback. Good for... You can do as much knockback as you can, and like that thing... It... Like, holy crap, dude. If you go full knockback, nothing can hit you even if you charge and horn swipe. If you go with a full back build, you're good. Especially during cliffs, you can lead things to cliffs, you can do practically anything. And you have enough stamina and speed to disengage and heal. With its health scoots and whatever. Ramp is the most useful thing in the game. No questions asked. This thing can buff you, this thing can just annoy anything, this thing can fly, this thing, you can, it has lucky feather. If you bite this, it's very hard to get this thing off you too. So it's like an instant win. Sarko, you used to be so good, man. You used to be so good, and it went from great comp member to just public park dog shit. It's not good anymore. It used to have charge bite, it used to have so much. But now it's just only good for ambushes, and even then, like, you're not even strong enough for that. You're not really Dino, you know? Spino, TLC Spino, you are great comp member. Actually, in fact, I'm gonna put you into the first. The thing that Eotrike lacks here is water, and if you're always gonna find a Spino near water, we're trying to migrate. It's always between those two. If this thing ever backs off, it's gonna go to the water, and that's a free win, right? You get to still disengage, right, and come back. So that's even better. And the fact that you can interrupt attacks with your Claw Slam, that is, but only at the cost of like your Claw Slam also being interruptible. But the thing is, its sweep is insane. Okay, its sweep is insane. Alongside the fact that you can use it in water and it can do knockback, and you know its AoE undertow could also be used like a whirlpool, and that's amazing. And the thing's health recovery in the water streamlined is unreal. Stego. Listen, I met one of the best Stego players, and it's in between these, and I'll actually put Stego in between Great Comp Member and Eotrike. And the reason why is because I remember finding a Stego once, and most Stego mains could kick my ass as PT Torvo. They are capable of doing that, at least. Like, actual mindful ones, at least. And they're one of the most impressive people. These guys, if you meet a Stego player who is actually used to being baited and isn't gonna fall for it, you are cooked. You are done for. That is scarier than like a triple Titan group, honestly. Because it's so gut-wrenching, the fact that this guy will put you in a Thagomizer chokehold. And I remember I even got tail ridden by a Stego. Do you know how embarrassing that is? its Dagomizers were able to hit me on the tail as Torvo while the thing is behind me, facing front. It's insanely impressive. Struthi, you're a public park dog shit. Sty, you are insta winner. This thing is actually the second most strongest thing in the game. Actually, I'll put this right here. Because Ramp buffs you, and Sty is the actual strongest. This thing has insane turning. It has Joust, which can just blitz through you before you even hit it. It can cycle that up alongside Bleed. It's just raw damage input. It's insane. It really is insane. Suko, I'll put Suko. I'll actually put Suko in around here. It's better than Pike New and Latin, definitely. And this guy is insane. A 20 hook snapped Suko. I remember one time where you can actually cycle hook snaps if you still have the thing grabbed. If you still have a fish grabbed, and you can just cycle it back over and over and over. It's insane. It really is insane. Suko is also pretty underrated. You can disengage if you want to. You can kill any Dasp if you want. You can go toe to toe with Stego. You can even go toe to toe with Rexes if you want. You're that good. You're actually that good. Val. I may get hated for this, but it's a great comp member. Because of the fact that it's tiny, it's just like Meg. It has insane land, like bite damage. Insane, I'm telling you. It's the most anti-rat thing ever. Actually, I'm putting this. I'm putting this after land too. This thing is an ultimate counter for both rats and Ramp too. It's insane. It really is insane. It's underrated too. The fact that you can dive bomb anything that's resting, it's insane, dude. I'll put Rex at actually instant winner. You are playing one of the Apexes with the ultimate like thing with, but the problem with Rex here is it's slow turning and whatever, but you're playing as a huge juggernaut here, so like, you know, what's the point? But also notice that there's no Tyrantine. I'll be right back. I'll add Tyrantine Mirai here. Alright, so we have both of these guys. Tyrantine, you are right next, actually better than Sai, honestly. This thing changed the meta forever, and this is when Path Ultimate really reached such a crazy meta. This thing has Juke. This is back when Juke actually became like a real thing. Juke was a huge wall for I think every player, and this thing is still meta, by the way. And the meta constantly changes in a developing game like this. By the way, have you seen how much the meta changed? This thing is still meta, and it came out like last year. By the way, I think 2 years ago, 1 year ago. But this thing is insane, dude. You actually need to fear Tyrantine on anything. Literally, even bars, even Eotrike, even Rex. This thing is insane. Okay, and by the way, Ramp is only above here because it can buff anything here. If Ramp wasn't here, this thing would just usurp everything here. It's insane. It like Tyrantine is something else, bro. And then Miragaya. This is a great comp member, actually. A lot of people underestimate Amira here, with especially with abusing your hitbox. By the way, a lot of people don't know, but you can actually abuse your hitbox with the barrage, and you can get people to be intoxicated and having paralysis very, very, very often. I've actually met a good Mira player, and it was so insufferable. Honestly, I actually almost rage quit, and thankfully I won. I actually won on a whim because of it. They are really good players. They're a great comp member, especially for interrupting chases and getting someone to stand still. So it's really, really good. Anyways, I think that's all of them. I think that is all of them. Okay. Yeah, that should be all of them, honestly. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Pretty good playlist.